This is a stimulus update. Stimulus package negotiations are back on again. President Trump is saying that the talks are very productive. Nancy Pelosi and Steve Mnuchin had a 40-minute discussion yesterday, and the consensus is that we're not going to have a standalone airline bill, but a more comprehensive stimulus package. Before we get started, it would mean a lot to me if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more straight-to-the-point stimulus updates. Also, I just published a new video on my Wise Vibes channel about the 7 rules of success by Will Smith. It's informative and really entertaining at the same time. I'll have a link to that down in the description below. I hope you're having a great day so far. Let's get into it. So President Trump says that stimulus talks are officially back on and that they are very productive. If you weren't aware, Tuesday, President Trump canceled all stimulus negotiations until after the election. Then yesterday, Thursday, he said stimulus talks are back on again. They're going productive. During this time, it didn't really do anything except cause chaos and confusion to the American people, to politicians, and we're basically still in the same exact spot that we were weeks ago. Yesterday, Nancy Pelosi and Steve Mnuchin had another 40-minute discussion. Before this discussion, we had the impression that we were going to get a standalone bill to give around $25 billion, $28 billion to the airline industry. That's no longer the case. So what was said after yesterday's talk, so the Speaker and Secretary Mnuchin spoke at 3 p.m. today for 40 minutes. This was yesterday. Their conversation focused on determining whether there is any prospect of an imminent agreement on a comprehensive bill. The Secretary made clear the President's interest in reaching such an agreement. The Speaker pointed out that unfortunately the White House Communications Director contradicted that assertion during their call. The Speaker trusts that the Secretary speaks for the President. So this just adds a lot more confusion to the situation. What she's speaking about with the communications director. Basically, yesterday, the White House Communications Director, Alyssa Farah, cast doubt that President Trump wanted a larger stimulus bill, telling reporters Thursday afternoon, saying, "We've made very clear we want a skinny package." So this is very confusing because that's not what they were talking about. They both agreed on a comprehensive package. And then later on, she corrected herself, saying that the administration was open to something bigger. This just makes everything a lot more confusing because even the White House doesn't even know what's going on because news is constantly changing on an hourly basis. Yesterday, Nancy Pelosi said, "We're at the table. We want to continue the conversation. We've made some progress. We're exchanging language." Honestly, I don't know what exchanging language even means. Let me know down in the comments below. Does this mean anything? Is this political speak? Or is this just dragging on the process as usual? I know you're tired of this. I'm tired of this. We just want it to pass already and have everyone get their stimulus checks. Mitch McConnell said, "I think we're still talking and trying to see if we can narrow our differences. And you know the discussion from day to day can be confusing for all of us to follow, but we're still engaging and hoping we can find a way forward." So even Mitch McConnell is confused by the day-to-day, hour-to-hour news that's coming out with stimulus. But the good news is that he is willing to have a deal. He wants stimulus to happen, which is unlike a lot of his Republican Senate colleagues. At some point, we're going to have to find a way forward because I do think there is a bipartisan agreement that we need another package, but the amount of money is not irrelevant, you know. So he is in agreement for another package. So where we stand now is that the White House and Nancy Pelosi are both in agreement that there is going to be a comprehensive package. Nancy Pelosi made it clear that she does not want a standalone airline bill for $25 billion, which is what we left off with yesterday, and that we're going to have a comprehensive package, most likely with stimulus checks to the American people of $1,200, PPP, unemployment. There's still $200 difference between the White House and Nancy Pelosi in terms of the unemployment difference. I got a couple of comments yesterday. Pam Pearson said, "No matter what they say, I don't believe it. I lost all hope on getting any kind of help from our wonderful government. They don't care about any of us." A lot of people are just losing hope in our government, flip-flopping, saying one thing, doing another, dragging out these stimulus negotiations. American people just are becoming numb to the situation and don't like anything that our government is doing. Fortunately, we are able to vote coming November 3rd. To add more craziness and confusion to the process, Nancy Pelosi said yesterday, we're going to be talking about the 25th Amendment, saying yesterday that she wants to have an announcement to talk about the 25th Amendment. If you're curious what the 25th Amendment, according to Google, it was created in 1789 and revised in 1992. Basically, it's saying in case of the removal of the president from our office or his death or resignation, the vice president shall become president. So this doesn't really help out the situation. Basically saying, in other words, saying that the president may not be fit for the job. She made comments about this, about coronavirus. This just doesn't really help the process of getting a stimulus done. Now, traders are confused by the stimulus back and forth because the doubts of a stimulus package happening or not. So when President Trump made the announcement that stimulus negotiations were not going to happen, stock market plunged. It went down a lot, mainly because the stock market is propped up on the hopes of another stimulus happening. And the stimulus market is consistently growing because of the billions of dollars from the federal government pumping into it. If the stimulus is not going to happen, the stock market drops. So a lot of people are saying that these stimulus negotiations are being dragged out just to stabilize the stock market. I don't think that's too far from the truth. It's been months since May that we've been waiting for a second stimulus check to happen. It's just kind of strange that it hasn't happened yet. Amtrak is now saying that it wants $4.9 billion to avoid service bailouts. So once Amtrak heard that the airlines are getting $25 billion, now Amtrak is saying, hey, we need billions of dollars. Otherwise, we're going to lay off 2,400 jobs if we don't get billions of dollars in layoffs. This is going to set a precedent for more companies to say, hey, we're about to lay off our workers too if you don't give us billions of dollars. So I know this isn't always the best news you want to hear, but I'm trying my best to inform you, to uplift your mood a little bit. My daughter Bella is going to give you the tip of the day. Also, this is my daughter Kalea.
Yeah.
Want to say hi?
Hi, bye.
All right, Bella, do you want to give the tip of the day?
Yeah. Hi guys, this is Bella. This is the tip of the day. I want to tell you the one thing that you should do. When you feel sad, you should do something that you really want in your lifetime. Again, to do whatever you want to make you more happy than usual. Bye.
Thank you, Bella. And if you want the free money opportunities that I like to present at the end of the video as well, 2 free stocks with Webull, get a 3rd free stock with Robinhood. North One Bank is still offering that $75 promotion. If you click the link down in the description below, deposit $50, they give you a free $75. And also, to uplift your mood a little more, I just published a video on my Wise Vibes channel, the 7 Rules of Success by Will Smith. It's really entertaining. It's also really informative. Highly recommend that. Girls are leaving. All right. Hope you have an amazing day. Click the video on the screen.
Hope you
somewhere.
like my tip today.
Want to say bye?
Bye.
Say bye, Bella.
Bye. Bye.
All right. Hope you have a great day. Take care. Be safe.